And last but not least, we have two members, so 2/3 of 3MB, gone from WWE. And I think these two were the most shocking, one in particular, but these guys I think were the most shocking of everyone. Because unlike, Brodus Clay and Kurt Hawkins and Evan Bourne and JTG, these guys were on television on a regular basis. Almost every single week on Raw, SmackDown, Main Event, you'd see them on there. Just as of last week's Raw and SmackDown they were on. And that is Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. I mean, 3MB, like I said before, was never a fan of the group. I thought they completely mishandled it. They were a job group from the start. That was pretty obvious. But even still, though, they were completely just mistreated on the main roster for the longest time. And it's not the fact that I wanted 3MB to be pushed. It was just more so Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre should have never been put in that group. Granted, he got TV time out of it, and I've been saying this for a long time, that he should have broken away when it first started, or at least a couple months ago, or a year or so ago, when it first could have meant something. But he should have broken away from 3MB, turned face, and became the chosen one again, either as a babyface or a heel. It doesn't matter. But I know he had a hard time of getting over when he first arrived in WWE. But if you go back to his matches long after he wasn't pushed in 2010 and 2011, even when his matches on Superstars, he had a very aggressive mean streak, which I don't really think was tapped into by WWE when he was being pushed, when he was Intercontinental Champion. He was the handpicked one by Vince McMahon, the chairman himself. And he really did have a bright future. And even Mr. McMahon said himself that McIntyre would be a future world champion. And it's just a shame to see him go, seeing that they could never have capitalized on him breaking away from 3MB, arguably one of the most hated groups in the entire company. He would have got a nice pop for it. Maybe that's stretching it a bit, but he could have got a nice pop for it, broken away from the group, and branched off on his own as a mid-card guy, either as a babyface or a heel. He worked as a face for one edition of Superstars, actually, I think days before he joined 3MB, against Jinder Mahal, coincidentally enough, and it went nowhere. And they turned him face, maybe as a tryout, maybe as a test, but it really, like I said, went nowhere. They never did anything with it, and he went back to being heel like the next week. But anyway, McIntyre, I think, could have been something had he broken away from that group or never been put in that group to begin with. Jinder Mahal was a little less surprising. Mahal, I liked when he first came into the WWE. Him and Khali were a nice pairing. It was a logical pairing. They could have been something in the tag team division or have Khali serve as the heavy, so to speak, for Jinder Mahal. But they ruined that storyline only a few months in. They had him break up, and Mahal hasn't been anything since. And he just really doesn't have any personality. And it sucks. I mean, he's a talented hand in the ring. He can go in the ring, and he could have been a good heel. I'm not saying he could have been the second coming of Muhammad Hassan or anything like that, not to sound racist. But I do think they had something nice going with him when he first arrived on the scene in 2011, and they just ruined that when they broke up him and Khali, and Khali hasn't been interesting since. He works better as a heel, too. But anyway, though, I think Mahal could have been something had they not broke up him and Khali so prematurely. But that being said, though, I don't think he would have been a major star had he broken away from 3MB. He just didn't have any personality. He wasn't exciting. Him and 3MB just didn't do anything for me. That also seemed like a very odd fit. But anyway, McIntyre, I think, is probably, like I said before, the biggest shock of them all. It really sucks to see him go. And in terms of McIntyre and where he goes from here, people are saying he should go to TNA where he can be used right, or ROH. TNA is an iffy situation. I'm not just saying that because it's a sinking ship of a company or anything like that. But the reason I say that is because Taryn Terrell, his ex-wife, and here's the thing. I'll go back to even before I go on with where he can go from here. The whole reason why Drew McIntyre, I believe, was de-pushed in the first place, and I mean, this is purely speculation as to why he was de-pushed to begin with, but it goes back to August of 2010, and he wasn't not being pushed at the time, and only a month earlier was he being considered as a favorite for the SmackDown Money in the Bank briefcase. A lot of people thought that he could have been a strong candidate to win that World Heavyweight Championship briefcase, and I believe he was penciled in at one point to win the briefcase, but they ended up going with Kane instead to trigger the whole, Undertaker-Kane thing. But anyway, so and a month later, in August of 2010, I remember reading about it when it happened, that McIntyre and Terrell, who were husband and wife at the time, split up, And they didn't split up, but they got in an argument. They had a domestic dispute, and Tiffany was in a lot of, or, her WWE name at the time. She was in a lot of hot water for it, and a lot of people expected her to be released that weekend when it happened. And I don't think she appeared she was supposed to appear at the SummerSlam pay-per-view that week or something like that. I don't know. I think she was suspended. I think what it was, and then she was released a couple months later. And I don't know why they just didn't fire her on the spot. But anyway, that kind of whole triggered the downfall of Drew McIntyre, and he really hasn't been the same since, even before he joined 3MB. So yeah, I just can't see him joining TNA, if only because his ex-wife is there and it'd create a really awkward atmosphere. I would love to see him in ROH. That'd be very cool. And I could maybe see him going back to his home turf of Europe and going back there and wrestling for their promotions. I don't know what they would do with Drew McIntyre if he were to go to ROH. I can't honestly tell you, but he would be a good hand there wherever they could utilize him to his full potential.